We recovered one constructed AK around Zumaro where it was hidden by Sani and some of his gang members, Shamsu and Osho and the rest. Hidden in a deep, thick bush.
Yeah, see where they hide. I'll show you, see where they hide.
It was hidden.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometime last week, precisely September 29, we were shocked with the death of Arise TV journalist Sommie. According to the news, her death was as a result of armed robbery attack in her estate in Abuja when 15 armed robbers invaded her estate by 3 a.m. Her death led to a lot of reaction considering the fact that Abuja is the capital of Nigeria, the seat of power, the home of all the security agencies in Nigeria, and the president gave a marching order to ensure that the killers of Sommie were brought to book. Well, we have a good news as the killers of Sommie have been brought to book. Now I'm going to give you the details on how the police were able to arrest these criminals, and we go further to talk about how the Nigerian police can be effective when they want to be effective. Now, the FCT Commissioner of Police, CP Ajao S. Adewale, acting on directive from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for a thorough and expedited probe, activated a special investigation team within hours after the president had given him a directive to bring the killers to book. The team was spearheaded by Deputy Commissioner of Police Aliyu Abubakar from the State Criminal Investigation Department, with critical tactical support from Assistant Commissioner of Police ACP Victor Goffre, commander of the Elite Scorpion Squad, a specialized unit trained in high-risk apprehensions and armed robbery crackdowns. I want you to take note of all of this because we will dive into this later. Now, the mandate was very clear: trace the perpetrators, dismantle their network, and recover stolen assets. To successfully achieve this, they used the actionable digital and reconstructive intelligence, a fusion of technology and human intel that will span the FCT, neighboring Nasarawa State and Kaduna State, where many suspects hail from. Resources were pulled together immediately, including mobile surveillance unit, undercover assets, and forensic partnership, setting the stage for a multi-phase pursuit. The first crack in the gang's armor came not from eyewitnesses or street tips, but from the very tools of their crime: the 4 mobile phones they looted from Sommie's apartment, as the robbers fled in a white Honda CR-V SUV. These devices became a beacon. The Special Investigation Team turned to Giga Forensic, a premier digital forensic firm and subsidiary of EIB Stratco, for expert assistance. Giga specialists deploy advanced tracking and intercept services, leveraging cell tower triangulation and signal pinging to map the phone's real-time movement. Are you taking note of all this technology we have in this country? This wasn't rudimentary GPS chasing. It involves sophisticated signal analysis to decode encrypted communications and geolocate devices across urban sprawl. Within 48 hours, the forensic expert pinpointed the phone signals bouncing between Abuja's counterpart district and hideout in Nasarawa State. Call log and metadata reveal patterns, Incoming calls from Kaduna-based numbers coordinating fence operations for the stolen goods, including Madueke's jewelry and cash totaling over 2 million. Giga Forensic Reconstructive Intelligence went further, cross-referencing signal data with known criminal database to profile the users. This digital mosaic identified initial suspects through email tracking and SIM card associations, narrowing the search to tight radius. The precision of this intercept turned shadows into suspects, a police source later noted, crediting Giga's role in compressing what could have been a week-long hunt into days. Armed with Giga's coordinates, the Scorpion Squad launched the first raid on October 1st, 2025, in a low-profile Nasarawa State outpost, just 20 kilometers from Abuja's borders. Intelligence indicated the phones were powering down sporadically to evade detection, but a final ping led operatives to a non-script safe house. At night, the 15 Scorpion Squad members equipped with night vision gear, ballistic vests, and suppressed entry tools breached the perimeter in a synchronized assault. Please, I hope you're taking note of all of this technology. The operation unfolded in under 5 minutes. They used flash bangs to disorient the occupant, and it was followed by precision takedowns. 4 key suspects were cuffed without a shot fired. Samsudeen Hassan, 22 years old, from Kaduna State. He was the shooter who confessed to killing the security guard on duty. Abubakar Akamu, 27 years, alias Abba, from Kaduna State, a lookout and fence who handled the looted phones. Sani Sirajo, 20 years old, alias Dan Boromi, from Kaduna State, the wayman who drove the Gateway Honda CRV, who claimed to try to prevent Sommie while she was dangling from the balcony. According to him, he said he tried to save her from falling off. The other accomplice that was arrested is a receiver of the stolen goods. Now, what the police recovered at the scene were 2 of the stolen phones, a stash of 800,000 naira in bundle note from the robbery proceeds, with each core member admitting to pocketing 200,000 naira. The confessions were the accelerant. Hassan and Siriju named the full roster, describing a syndicate sourcing arms from Niger Republic suppliers by Kaduna smugglers. DCP Abubakar's team fed this intel back to Giga Forensic for deeper analysis. Here, reconstructive modeling came into play. Experts simulated the robbery timeline using signal data, reconstructing the gang's escape route from Kantape to Nasarawa via back road. Then the CCTV footage emerged as a pivotal corroborator. Giga's forensic integrated feed from 12 nearby cameras, sourced from the unique apartment security system, adjacent businesses, and FCT traffic cams, analyzed by AI-enhanced pattern recognition. The footage captured the white Honda CRV license plate, traced to Suleiman Badamasi's flip, and facial composite of fleeing figures, matching 3 more suspects. Timestamp clip showed the vehicle dumping at a Kaduna chop shop, with audio intercept from the stolen phones capturing celebratory calls about the big score. This layer intel triggered a 3-pronged raid on October 2nd, 2025, as the gang mobilized for their next call in upscale Maitama, coordinated by a central command post in Abuja. The Scorpion Squad unit, backed by local patrols, hit 2 vehicle depots, nabbing Suleiman Badamasi, 21, alias Dan Sule, vehicle supplier, and Mashku Jamilu, 28, alias Abba, enforcer, all in Nasarawa State. In collaboration with the Kaduna State Command, undercover teams take out border crossing. They intercepted Hassan Issa, 27, who is a scout, and Zahadin Muhammad, 23, alias Gwaska, arms handler. ACP Gulfwest Squad condoned Maitama access point, flashing out the rest in a down ambush. Abdul Salam Saleh, alias Na Durudu, fence. Musa Adamu, 30, alias Musa Hassan, Mozu. Samaya Mohammed, 27, alias Baby, inside woman posing as a tenant. This person is a lady and she was posing as a tenant while she is also a criminal. Issa Abdurrahman, 25, alias Abati, is a lookout, and Musa Umar, 31, alias Small, a junior operative. The raid yielded a haul: one fabricated AK-47 rifle, a locally made pistol, a pump-action shotgun, 36 live 9mm rounds, 2 cartridges, 4 victim phones, all recovered, 2 knives, 1 cutlass, 9 heavy-duty flashlights used for blinding guard, and the incriminating Honda CR-V. By October 3rd, all 12 of the armed robbers were in the state CID custody at the FC Command Headquarters, their alibis shattered by signed timelines from Giga's Forensic. Let us first of all give kudos to the Nigerian police. Like, it was so fascinating reading all of this. It was so interesting. Like, I couldn't believe that the Nigerian police could pull this off. It took them just under 5 days to get 12 armed robbers that killed a young lady and a security operative. Now, this goes to show you that if the Nigerian police want to work, they will definitely work. It goes to show you that they definitely have the capacity to work. But what exactly is hindering them? I remember during the 2023 election campaign when Peter Obi was talking about how he was able to achieve what he achieved as Anambra State governor. He said when he came on board, he did not change anyone, he did not sack anyone. He used the same people in the civil service, the same people that have been there, that have been redundant, that were doing absolutely nothing. He used them to achieve what he was able to achieve in Anambra State. That all he did was to ensure that protocols, policies, rules, and regulations were followed, and he equipped every one of them with all the working tools they needed to work effectively, and they delivered. He, as a leader, gave out a blueprint, and they followed that blueprint. So this goes to show you that the reason why this country is not working is because the people at the helm of affairs have not given out the blueprint. They are not doing the right thing. Because if they are doing the right thing, every institution in this country will be working. Look at the Nigerian police pulling off such feats. On the 5 days, they were able to arrest armed robbers. They did this because a high-profile figure was involved. They did this because the president gave a directive. Why are they not doing all of this in all the insecurity we are experiencing in this country? Why are they not pulling off these feats to arrest those bandits, those terrorists that are terrorizing the northeast, the north centrals, even those terrorists, those criminals, unknown gunmen in the southeast? Why are they not doing all of this? Because the government is culpable. The government, I can tell you for a fact, they are behind all this insecurity happening in this country because they are benefiting from it. They are profiting from the insecurity all over the country. Do you know how much is being budgeted for security votes? Do you know how much is being budgeted for security annually? Where all this money going into? If the Nigerian police can carry out this raid under 5 days and arrest people behind this armed robbery and the killing of Arise TV journalists, then they can do more if we pay more attention to them. If the government is serious about solving insecurity in Nigeria, we must not wait for things to happen before the security operative will move into action. We must not wait for life to be lost before the security operative can swing into action. Look at the people involved, 20 years old, 22 years old, all involved in high-profile criminality. They are involved in criminality because a lot of people who have been involved in criminality are walking freely. For decades now, we've been fighting Boko Haram insurgency in the northeast, and that has spiraled to banditry in the northeast and the north central. The northwest is not left out, and they've even spiraled to the southeast, south, every part of the country. Kidnapping is the order of the day. Why? Because the people that venture into this initially were not arrested. They were not paraded. The security operative turned blind eye. Even some security operative joined them in this kidnapping business. People should be meant to know that crime is crime and that the Nigerian state will not tolerate criminals in this country. They must be dealt decisively. We shouldn't be paying lip service to insecurity in Nigeria. Enough is enough. May the soul of Sommie rest in peace. And kudos to the Nigerian police and everyone that were involved in ensuring that these criminals were brought to book. And I pray and I hope that the government going forward will pay more attention to the security of life and properties of citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.